I'm Miranda Fajerman. I'm the International Labour Standards Specialist for the International Labour Organisation, working in the New Delhi office for South Asia. My role involves supporting countries in South Asia to ratify and apply international labour conventions. Key issues in the South Asia region involve the fundamental principles and rights at work. These include child labour, forced and bonded labour, discrimination, as well as freedom of association and collective bargaining. In South Asia, we see the highest numbers of children involved in child labour, including the worst forms of child labour. India recently ratified ILO core conventions on the minimum age and the worst forms of child labour. Having ratified the Convention 182 on the worst forms of child labour now brings coverage of this convention to over 99% of children around the world. Some of the worst forms of child labour that we see in this region include children recruited to the armed forces in Afghanistan, children working in brick kilns in India, as well as children being trafficked for camel racing and sexual exploitation and other purposes from Pakistan and other countries in the region. So significant efforts are required throughout the region to address some of the root causes forcing children into work, including ensuring universal education for boys and girls. Better regulation, social protection and welfare benefits, as well as addressing the root causes of social and economic poverty and structural discrimination, will be key in addressing child labour. Another key issue in this region involves the informal economy. Generally speaking, South Asia has huge informal economies, and it's in this sector where we see the worst violations of labour occurring. Another key issue involves bonded labour, which is largely a result of structural discrimination and persistent inequalities in the region. This is a harsh reality that demands not only legislative responses, but also political commitment and social and economic transformations to address the root causes of the exploitation and vulnerability of these people. Countries in South Asia already have high levels of informality, and we see this trend increasing as there's greater casualisation of employment, externalisation and automation of processes. The labour laws and international labour standards will continue to play a key role in creating a minimum floor of rights for workers.